Welcome back to another Danger Cats podcast. Me, Uncle Hack, back in the booth, baby. Podcast 69 at dangercatshop.com will get you 15% off your order. And let's be honest, your money is better off with me, especially in these unprecedented times. Your money's better with me. That should be a commercial. Danger Cats, you work hard. You might as well give Uncle Hack your paycheck for some hoodies and t-shirts. Don't be so selfish, you misogynistic prick. And as always, Patreon. We got a new video up of the wet t-shirt contest. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Actually, just ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You are not allowed to in this amusement park, but we do have a wet t-shirt contest from Kelowna now up on our Patreon. There you have it. That's a mouthful. Here's the episode. What a time to be alive, and what a time to stop giving a fuck. I'm back not giving a fuck. I don't care anymore. I'm sick of the fucking world. My God. I'm all for a little social justice from every now and then, from time to time. I don't mind a little uprise, you know, like I'm talking as like I've seen revolution happen in my time, but I just don't care, okay? I don't care anymore. I don't give a shit. It was at the point when I stopped caring when white women from my small town just started saying, you know what? This would be nice. This would be nice if we did something nice for the social justice for all the black people. There's 2 black families that live in Tabor. I'm joking. That nobody in Tabor did anything fucking. I'm talking about Innisfail, and for those of you that don't know, Innisfail is a small town in southern Alberta, and they are just blacklisted. They are just getting shit on here in Canada for everybody just pissing on the Black Lives Matter. And you know what? Like, you should have just let it be. Who cares? It was going to be 6 fucking white women out in the streets. Black Lives Matter. It's no different than when the Mormon church stands along Main Street in your hometown and has like, abortion is bad. Nobody gives a shit. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but just like small town people, there is a different mentality when you go from small town to big city. Trust me. I grew up in one and I moved to the big city. I think very differently than these city kids that I've been around now and like gotten to know or even had a beer with. There is a vast difference between the two. I don't know who's the weird one. Am I the weird one because I'm the small town kid in the big city? Or is he the weird one for the big city kid and not understanding the small town? Either or. Small towns, man. It was a white woman thought she'd do something nice for the town. Do something incredibly progressive. And it didn't go the way she wanted. You know, it's nothing against the movement. I don't know, like when you have old conservative men that barely understand how to use social media, or call them old rednecks, whatever you want to fucking call them. Whatever you want to call, they don't care. You know what? Most of these most of these people in this small town are 8 to 5 people. They work from 8 to fucking 5, and they go home and deal with the other bullshit that life has to offer to them. Whether it be dealing with the kids, whether it be dealing with all the other shit. Are people, I can't speak for everybody, but I know like a vast majority of my friends are not racist. They're not fucking racist. They just don't buy into a lot of what I would consider the big city bullshit. You know, the big city bullshit that nobody in a small town cares about. It's no different. Big city fucking people don't give a shit about the small town shit that happens day to day. But then when something like that happens where they're like, fuck, man, can we just get over the fucking virus? Like, fuck. Before we start having parades. I can't go to the fucking local tavern and get shit-faced, yet we're going to protest. Fuck. That's why they're losing their minds. Can't go to the local pub. Can't go to the pub and have a beer. But then you got Carol. Carol's been sitting around. You know, it'd be nice. I think it'd be nice. I think it would show a lot of solidarity and support. And then, of course, everybody on the outside is just like, oh, typical small town Alberta. Let me put my nose up here for a second because everything in my world up in the big city is correct. You know, there's crackheads that have anal sex in my back alley, but I'm progressive. So I let it happen, okay? You don't fucking look at me like that. There's crackheads that finger bang each other's buttholes and have stolen my lawnmower 9 times that I've had to buy back from the same pawn shop, those same 9 times. But I don't want to ruin their fun. You see, I'm progressive. It's always the fucking overly progressive people that, just trying to look past their own bullshit to peer into somebody else's backyard. There's too many psychopaths. There's too many fucking dipshits. And my care is like, is racism an issue? Yes. Like, I'm not saying that it isn't an issue. Clearly it's an issue. It's on the forefront of everybody's lobe right now. Everybody's talking about it. And shit is getting canceled left, right, and center because of it. Is it good? I don't know. We tried having a discussion about it today here in the office. And is it good that, are we doing good by ripping down statues? I don't know. Why would you ask me? I'm a moron. You see what I did? I created a brand where we united people by having fun. Is it white people? Sure. Is it black people? Yeah, I know some black people that like my shit. I know some black people that get down with the cats. I know some native dudes that love the cats. I know we don't give a shit. And this is the best I can do. This is the best I can fucking offer. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. If it's, if some of that shit's going down in front of me, obviously I'm going to say something. That's all I can offer. And I can talk about it from time to time. Just be like, hey, don't be a dickhead. Don't be a dickhead. If someone's an asshole, treat him like an asshole. But don't go out of your way because, listen here. You see that feller over there? I don't like a skin color, so I don't want him on my land. Shut the fuck up. Like, are we not beyond that? Are we not fucking beyond that? I'm fucking tired of it. I just want this fucking pandemic over. I want to go to a goddamn bar, get slaughterhouse drunk, only for the fine security staff to tell me I've had enough and me give them an earful about how shitty they are. And then I want them to throw me on my fucking skull out the front door. I want to know what that feels like again. It's been too long, okay? I want to know what it's like just to have a little bit of abuse my way and just fucking hum me. Maybe it's not the time to talk about that. Maybe it's not, but I just want to fucking feel what it was like to be in last year again. Be in last year's shoes just for 1 second. Shit-faced drunk, not knowing where I am. Probably on the verge of getting murdered or possibly robbed by God knows who because I've stumbled into the wrong alley. And I'm just, I'm so hammered that even the homeless don't want to deal with me. They're like, get that fucking guy out of here. He's drawing way too much attention for all the nonsense we're trying to do. I'm trying to smoke crack and this guy is beating his head against a dumpster, fucking singing Freebird. He's over there singing Freebird. That's what I want. I just want simpler times, I just want people that give a shit, about the podcast, about the things that I do, and it don't matter. You know what? If you're of any sort of color or fucking religion or whatever fucking race you are, we don't care. We don't give a shit. I got to turn off the news because it's giving me a fucking headache. What happened to George Floyd? Horrible? Of course, it's fucking horrible. And then I'm like, someone's always got to bring up, yeah, it's fucking bad. It's horrible. It's somebody's always got to bring up, like, wow, there's been white guys killed by police too. Fuck yeah, the police suck sometimes. And I mean, like that Chris Rock bit came up again. It's like, I don't think the police is a job that, yeah, there's a couple bad apples. I don't think that's a job that you can have bad apples. And I agree with Chris Rock on his take on that. That's like one of the few jobs, we don't sit there and be like, fuck, that doctor over there just prescribing everybody to opioids and just watching the world crumble beneath him so that way he can fucking make a ton of goddamn money. I'm referring to the States because it doesn't really happen here in Canada. It does, but not as bad down there. Medicare isn't really a fucking as big as a business as it is down there. It's still a business, don't get me wrong. I'm not that dumb. But, if there was a couple bad apples in the medical system, we would probably fucking not like that too much. We'd probably have a little bit to say, wouldn't we? So I don't think like policing's such a great thing. And then you got these fucking jackasses. Defund the police. We need to abolish the police system. The people that are preaching about abolishing the police system wouldn't last 13 seconds in a world like that. Abolish the police. It's either fat girls that fucking look like they cut their own hair and dyed it too, that date the skinny fucking white kids who they protect. They always got some fucking get up that they've either claimed from Hot Topic or some fucking shitty store like Spencer's. And it's always like a Nightmare Before Christmas hoodie with fucking some sort of like Elmo or Cookie Monster sweatpants. They're just the most pathetic. We need to abolish the police. You wouldn't last 2 seconds. But then again, these are the same people that hide out in their basement and just tweet things. They just sit on Twitter shitting, or not even Twitter. These are the Reddit idiots that got like 30,000 karma. They're fucking useless to society. They do nothing but good. No good whatsoever. They do, however, keep China in business on printing Elmo and fucking Cookie Monster print style pajama pants. Because God forbid we need more of those to keep them clothed, right? Oh, yeah, but fuck. It's just, man, there's too much of fucking nonsense. It's too much nonsense. But, like, the small town thing makes me laugh. Because is it right? I'm not saying that it's right, but you kind of knew it was coming. It's always... even in my small town, there is a group all the time. And if you're sitting there being like, oh God, and you know exactly who I'm talking about. It's a group of fucking women that just didn't amount to shit. Never left the town, never went and traveled. They've, the fucking one vacation that they went to Mexico, an all-inclusive resort, and yelled at fucking all the Mexicans for shitty service. Because they expect them, they're the same people that go to Boston Pizza on Wednesday bitching about the service. And then they went down to Mexico. Wow, the food isn't as good as Boston Pizza. I came down here, a 4-star resort. All you can eat, all you can drink. And I don't know if I'm satisfied. The food isn't as good as Boston Pizza. Shut the fuck up. It's the same people. It's the same fucking people. And you know exactly who I'm talking. If you're from a small town and you're listening to this, you know exactly who I'm talking about. These bitches didn't amount to shit. They had big city dreams and got locked in the fucking bear trap of a small town because they got knocked up at the age of 19 before they could actually get the fuck out of there to some douchebag. That just decided, well, my mom lives here and fucking we make sure that we don't miss dinner every Sunday at her place, man. So fuck. Plus, I just got a wicked job running the forklift at the local fucking feedlot. So I'm pretty comfortable with what I'm doing. And hey, if that's your life, good on you. If you're happy, fuck yeah. I'm happy. That shit ain't for me. That shit is not for me. Maybe I'm one of those dickheads that was like, I got big city dreams and I'm gonna chase them, baby. I've always wanted to be in entertainment, I've always wanted to be in entertainment and I've always wanted to do something in it. I just didn't know how the hell I was gonna do it. And then this stumbled on my fucking lap. And now I guess I'm in entertainment. I don't know what to call it. All I know is I'm doing something I really fucking love. And I don't miss for a second. I've talked about it millions and millions of times. I don't miss for a second waking up to go to some fucking shack at 6 a.m. only to have the fucking old senior operator start, well, we might as well put on global news. Pour ourselves a coffee, and then once 8 o'clock rolls around after 2 hours of watching the news, maybe we'll get out there and do some site checks. I don't miss that shit. I fucking do not miss it. Do I miss I do miss some people in the patch, but you know what? I've heard more than I haven't heard when they're like, oh, do you still work in the oil field? No, I'm doing this. I'm running danger cabs. Good for fucking you. Good for fucking you. You should be proud that you got the hell out of the oil patch. And it's always some fucking deadbeat, toothless dickhead. Wow, well, fuck, I just got on the patch. I'm a laborer. Shut up. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. I don't. I'm happy. I love the fact that my demographic is a bunch of badasses for the millions and the millions. And I love it. You know what I love more is the fact that they're usually 99% of you are fucking excellent humans. I enjoy nothing more than sitting down and having beers and laughs. That's what I fucking love. And in my life, that's all I want to do. I want to be, like I've said, I want to get into stand-up comedy, but, some cocksucker ate a bat, causing all the fucking clubs, all the bars that have amateur stand-up nights so I could try and work on material and become a stand-up comedian finally. He decided to eat that bat wing soup and shut the fucking world down. But it is what it is, back to the fucking small town mentality. I am jumping all over the place. Uncle Hack, are you back on the cocaine again? No, I'm not. I'm not back on the Schneeblé. I'm not nose-mobiling Mount Snifferest anymore, my dudes. I'm clean and sober. I've actually been cleaning. I haven't had a beer or a drink since this whole quarantine. 3 months, I have not touched out. Whenever I was live streaming. I had 4 drinks since this has all started. Few beers here and there, but like I said, yeah. Do I look like shit? Yeah. It's called stress, bro. That's small town shit, That's small town shiznit. It is just like, the one thing that makes me laugh about the whole small town thing is like, if you don't understand it, if you've never lived in a small town, then you'll never, ever, ever get it. You're better off just to shut the fuck up and leave small town people to do small town people shit. As soon as you start fucking shitting on them, they don't care. It's going to blow over tomorrow and be like, they want to gossip with one another. Oh, everybody's over here talking about the fucking town. Talking about the bullshit going on here. Well, I'll tell you what's bullshit. Bill borrowed my fucking rake, that son of a bitch. And did you know, I caught him looking in the window at my wife taking a shit the other day. Did you know that? And then you start rumors with one another. It's like, it's literally all them fucking housewife shows. It's literally those without the money. There's always some drama going on. Yeah, and like the whole thing that happened in Innisfil, it does make me laugh because it's a white woman. It's a white woman that just thought in her head, we should do something nice. And 2 months earlier, she was yelling racial slurs about a Chinese man. She was yelling racial slurs about a Chinese man, and every time she goes through a Tim Hortons drive-through, she's yelling at them her order. She's yelling her order because there's no Starbucks in a small town, so she's got to, get a chai latte tea or whatever the fuck it is, or chai tea at Tim Hortons to make her get that big city vibe in the small town. There's no Starbucks in a small town. Let's be real here. Let's cut the people straight. I tell you what, I tell it as it is. Okay? There's no Starbucks down there. There's no caramel macchiatos. There's no caramel macchiatos in your 2,000 people person town. Not a chance. Population of 2,000, you ain't getting a Starbucks. You get a Tim Hortons, McDonald's, and 16 Chinese food restaurants with 24 liquor stores. That's what you get. And maybe if you're lucky, you get a Sobeys. You for sure get a co-op. You have a co-op, liquor stores, couple pizza joints, that's it. There's your town. And everything shuts down at 5 o'clock. If you ain't fucking got your shit done by 5 o'clock, done, son. It's over. It's over, okay? And this woman thought for because she didn't get to live out those big city dreams of going to and getting her interior design degree from, the big city, going out for happy hours with ladies. Going out there and buying a new dress only to sit in an Earl's Lounge, not the Boston Pizza Lounge. Instead, she's not buying. She would be out there with a Michael Kors purse. But instead, she wears her fucking boyfriend's Browning hoodie, orders chicken wings, and wipes the sauce on her titties. Not on her bare titties. Not like shitty titty Mel. No, she wipes it on the hoodie. She wipes it right on the hoodie because she's disgusting. She's given up. And after she was done 2 months prior of yelling racial slurs about Chinese people, and then on top of that, screaming at the Filipinos that run the local Tim Hortons, she decided that it was time to change. It's time to change. Let's bring some of them big city values into the small town because I've got nothing fucking going for me. Her husband, boyfriend, whoever she's dating, I'm guessing came home from work. She's like, so, how was your day? Good, honey. Good. Well, I have an idea. Oh, fuck. It's not like last time where you thought that, we should bring a fucking nail salon and a beauty salon here and then serve high-end tea to the old folks that are living in town. It's not one of those ideas. Well, kinda, not really. Lay it on me. I think we should do a Black Lives Matter at the cenotaph downtown and just promote some equality. You know what? You know who this girl strikes me as? She's like a Kendra. Kendra didn't get out of the small town, wants to be progressive. She wants to live the big city dreams. She wants to go for happy hour. But you took it away. Instead, she's got to go to fucking half-price wing night with your fat fucking ass instead of living my dreams of being in a high-rise condo downtown and doing interior design, getting finger banged by misogynistic businessmen that wear expensive watches and brag about what kind of leather their wallets are made out of. No, you took that away. Now she's got to listen to you talk about truck parts. She has no fucking idea you are spewing. Not even, well, yeah, we got the sex later back in there. That's great, honey. Today on Housewives, Stassi is canceled because she's being racist. So that's where I thought I would do a Black Lives Matter downtown of the town of 2,000 people. We've got, I figured it'd be nice for the immigrants and let them know that we care. The immigrants that Canada brought in to work at the local Tim Hortons, and the East Indian couple that just opened up took over the fucking Mac store. Yeah, I thought it'd be nice to do something nice for them. Meanwhile, like the immigrants in the let's call it different race other than white people are like, we don't fucking care, man. We're just here. You white people just hand us money, hand over fist. We bought the fucking gas station because none of you idiots want to run it, and now we just we got about 9 of them. We got 9 of them, and we're making money hand over fist. We don't give a shit. We don't give a fuck. Fuck you, cracker. Fuck you, honky. They don't care. Give me some more honky money, you dummies. Oh, I love it. I think it's funny. I just think it's funny. Nothing against like the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm not saying nothing against that. Like, oh boy, I'd have to cancel myself. I'm not saying nothing against that. I just think it's funny how small town mentality. I wish I had a way of explaining it to a T, so that way some city people. I know that based off of the demographics, because I do look into the analytics of this podcast, that there are some city people that do listen to my bullshit. But small town people don't fucking care about that shit. The drama in a small town will blow your mind. It is the funniest shit on the planet. It makes me laugh every time I go home because it's just the dumbest shit, you know? Look at that bitch over there. She didn't wave. You understand? I was downtown Main Street and Shanice over there fucking seen me and didn't wave to me. I think she's mad. I should go over there and say something to her. And then what happens in a small town, nobody ever says anything to one another's face unless you're men and you just fight outside the bar after you had 3 drinks and you're like, you know what, you son of a bitch, I heard you talking about me the other day. And you're like, fuck you, fuck me, fuck you. Fist fight outside. Causes about 3-4 minutes of grief because nobody's in fucking shape. 3 or 4 punches may land. Somebody might get hurt or a little scuff underneath the eye. You're back in the bar within 4 minutes and loser buys the beer. That's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's been like that for years. It solves a lot of issues very quick. You get a fight done, over, boom, in the bar talking about, wow, that was kind of stupid. Yeah, it was stupid. I'm sorry. My anger got the best of me. But the women in a small town will make you laugh. The problems that exist, you know, like I said, Kendra wanted to get out of that small town, go live the big city dreams. And it just bit her right in the pussy. Just bit her right in the pussy, right in the crotch, right where it counts. She got knocked up at a young age, didn't get a chance to go get some secondary schooling to live out her dreams. Wanted to do interior design at the highest level and live in a high-rise condo, going to fucking happy hour to just suck back dry martinis until she fell out of her chair and she just exposed herself. Her fucking cat is out of her dress because she wanted to be a whore in the big city, not wear panties at happy hour. You know, wanted to get finger banged in a Earl's restaurant bathroom, right in the lounge, wants to be a whore. Not the town bike. She wants to be the city bus. Just getting rode, baby. But instead, she got knocked up, 3 kids at home, thought she'd do something nice like the Black Lives Matter movement in her small town, only for it to just shit down her throat because small town people, I guess, you know, are they racist? I don't know. Conservative viewpoints are... Heavily conservative guys are the ones that are like, well, all lives matter, because like some of them. Now this is where I get in hot water, brother. Because some of them are racist. Some of them say some outlandishly racist shit, but then 15 minutes are sitting in a goddamn Esso talking with the East Indian guy about fucking oil prices, or they're bullshitting with them and they're bugging one another. It's just, I don't know what it is. Nobody means no harm to one another, but it's not until the fucking snub-nosed city kids start fucking being like, well, it looks like they're racist over there. It's like, you know what? Why don't you clean up the shit in your own backyard before you start spewing, just fucking looking and judging somebody else's shit? That's what I think we need to do. Take a long, hard look in the fucking mirror and just be like, listen, I'm a jackass. I am a fucking idiot. I am a moron. My opinion should not matter. But I think I do because I got 42 followers on Twitter and I just shoot my nonsense down everybody's throat. I get in Twitter arguments. I comment on everything the CBC posts on Facebook only to argue with people that I don't think their viewpoints align with me. So I shit down their throat until they take what I have to say serious. And if we could just all fucking sit there and admit, you know what? Yeah, I'm not a good human. I'm horrible. I have trust issues and I like sleeping around with as many women as I possibly can. And that's the fucking God honest truth. You know, I don't want to be married. I know I'm shitty. I know I'm fucking shitty. In fact, I know, you want to know how I know I'm shitty? Because I used to think last year that doing cocaine and being the fucking highest guy on the planet was awesome. That's how I know I'm shitty. It cost me a relationship. It cost me, a lot. My mental health. So I know I'm a dipshit. I know I'm a fucking idiot. And I'm not trying to spew my morals down somebody's throat and be like, listen, this is how I think. And you should think like it too, or else you're a misogynistic piece of shit. You're a Nazi bigot that is a xenophobe who needs to be strangled in a fucking cage, okay? You need to be locked up and thrown away the key because your ideologies don't align with mine. Fuck off. I'm tired of hearing it. The thing that is just the thing that blows me away is the conversations that are happening right now. It blows me away. We're just canceled. You know, COVID came in and canceled your wedding plans. We're just living in cancel culture right now. COVID came in, canceled your wedding, canceled your funeral. You didn't even have your funeral yet. You didn't even know you were going to die, but COVID was like, fuck you. We're canceling your funeral, even though you don't even know you're going to have it. We're canceling that. And on top of that, you know, your birthday, cancel that shit. You wanted to go to Coachella? Cancel that shit. You wanted to be a white, straight female who identifies as a bisexual after 13 fucking White Claws? And you wanted to put on a headdress and go listen to fucking deep jazz, smooth tempo, fucking EDM music so you could vibe on Molly? Cancel. You don't get that no more. You don't get to go down and rub your vagina to fucking Duke Dumont, just laying nasty beats into the airwaves while you wear a headdress. A Native American headdress, high on Molly, after putting acid between your toes and you're thinking about shooting heroin. You don't get to do that. Cancel. And then on top of it, you didn't know this was coming, motherfuckers. Race war. The race war's coming, and we're canceling everything. It sounds like I'm some fucking crazed out fucking far right wing conspiracy theorist. Which I am. This is the most right-wing podcast on the internet. I am the most right-wing, I'm alt-right, and I think that the CBC is bought by George Soros to make everybody turn transgender. That's what I think. Do not take me serious. Do not take me serious. And another thing I want to ask you guys politely, quit trying to get me to back your stupid fucking online petitions, your whatever thing is happening in your area of the world. I want to let you know personally, I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. I'm going to make fun of it. There was a moment in time where I thought I was like some poetic hero that was just rising from the ashes. I was rising from the ashes, and anything that was any sort of progressiveness or it leaned too much this way or too much that way, I needed to speak on it. And I'm pretty much done doing that. I'm done. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Am I going to make fun of Trudeau? 120%. Of course I am. But I'm not going to sit here and try and make serious videos and be like, listen, okay, so the reason that Bill C-68 exists is because I don't fucking care. I don't care. I have lost almost every fuck that I have to give, and it's just every fucking day. For some reason, everybody seems to think that I am your megaphone, and I am not, and I don't care. If it doesn't personally affect me, I am just like done. And I know that's probably pretty rude to say, and like, well, Uncle Hack, you speak what I think. Yeah, and that's great. And if whatever I say you align with, that's awesome. I'm glad we have some common ground. But there's going to be shit we disagree with. You know, there is things like the whole well, you posted a black square. I can't believe you bought into that. Yeah, because I've watched my friends fucking battle with stupid racist nonsense that shouldn't exist. You know, I don't believe that anybody walking down the street should be called a fucking racial slur, whether you're white or black or in between. Whatever shade you are, from fucking as pale as me or as dark as night, okay? I don't think that you should have to encounter a racial slur slapping you in the fucking cerebellum. I just don't think that. And if you disagree with it, great. If you don't like what I have to say, turn the shit off. I don't fucking care. I'm just going back, and we're just going to talk about some funny shit, like something today that made me laugh. And I thought about this, and I thought it was hilarious. This is the kind of dumb shit me and my buddies do. One of my friends came up to Edmonton a while back. I think he was passing through from work, or I guess he was passing through from work and just decided, hey, you know what? One night I'm just going to stay at your house and we're going to get shittered together. So we're like, you know what, man? Let's be idiots. Let's be the good old classic retards we are. No offense. Don't cancel me for saying that word. Let's be the good old classic idiots we are. We went down to the West Edmonton Mall, do a little shopping with one another. Have a little bro date. Go try on some clothes and really get in touch with our feminine side and shop with one another, because that's what bros do, man. And we decide, like, you know what? Fuck it. Why don't we dress up like complete dickheads? Let's look like we're going on vacation. So we look like we were fucking going to a cookout in Honolulu on the beach at some fancy resort that our parents paid for. That's what we looked like. We looked like we won a free trip, and it's the first time we ever traveled. You remember how Cousin Eddie on fucking Vegas Vacation looked? That's how we looked. And we went and sat down in one of my favorite bars here in Edmonton, the Pint, and just got swanked. Gravel eaten drunk. Pissed to the fucking gills. And we're sitting there, and two females came walking up. They're like, hey, were you at a Hawaiian party today? No, ma'am. No, ma'am, we were not. We're on vacation. And she's like, oh, nice. Where are you going? Right here. Keep in mind, it is the dead of winter. It is January, okay? It is January, minus 37 outside. There is a blizzard happening. Me and him are dressing like we are on the fucking front lines of Honolulu Beach, baby. Sipping Mai Tais. Looking at sea turtles. Put the fucking lays on us, all right? And she goes, what? You're here on vacation? Yes. Yes, we are. Well, where are you from? Well, I live in Sherwood Park currently right now. And he's from Southern Alberta. Pardon me? And for those of you that don't know, Sherwood Park is 5 minutes outside of Edmonton. A fucking highway separates it. So this female is looking us dead in the eyes like we are the two dumbest motherfuckers she's ever encountered in her life. It was beautiful. It's like, you two are fucking just stunned. You guys are just stunned. What the hell is wrong? You're vacationing here? I don't get it. Yeah, no. And see, you don't understand. We're on vacation. Me and him are just trying to enjoy ourselves and have a swell time. We're on vacation, my friend here. and I are on vacation. And that's the kind of dumb shit I like. I like doing that, kind of like going out and fucking with people. You're like looking at them, what the fuck is going on here? You two jackasses. Hey, how are you on vacation when you live 5 minutes outside the city? You're like, yeah, it's a big travel. It's a big travel for me. Usually I like to sit in this little shitty bar right outside of a trailer park where we think that it's a great idea to try and slam beers off of our heads in one swipe of a can to your fucking cranium. And if it doesn't pop, you're a pussy. That's our culture. I do it for the culture. Danger Cats is just pure culture. That's all it is. Yeah. It's a fine time that we do live in. It is a fine time. And in that fine time, we need to defund the police. You hear me? We need to defund the police because we need to abolish the police system, is what I'm seeing. We need to abolish the police system is what every fat girl who wears Cookie Monster sweatpants or fucking pajama pants and a Jack Skellington hoodie and her boyfriend's over there with a fucking Saint Anger Metallica t-shirt, probably I would say the worst Metallica fucking album. And she and they both, bob their heads to Limp Bizkit. They think Marilyn Manson was one of the greatest artists to ever walk the earth, okay? Huge Slipknot fans. They want to see anarchy in the streets, even though they wouldn't survive in 3 minutes of anarchy. Yeah. Fucking my man's who's dating her. He's a high level on the World of Warcraft. And I don't know if you've maneuvered in a world like that, but when it comes to that kind of maneuvering, you feel me? He is a level beyond you. He understands. He's already in a lawless society with goblins and dragons. Do you think if you put that into reality, he would survive? Of course I do, and I want to see it. I want to watch the world burn faster than it already is. We need to defund and abolish the police system so that way we can just watch the world fall to a crumble. You don't think like a bunch of fucking crazed out like jackasses that have guns for days, they're just going to walk around and do whatever the fuck they want? Then what are you going to do? Are you going to give social workers? What are they going to do? Fucking drop a pen on a clipboard? Well, what I'm going to do is going to have to write that down. We're going to have to write you up. And then we're going to politely ask you to go to prison whenever you feel like it's necessary. What the fuck is happening? It's these fucking lunatics on the far right and far left that those are the ones. Here's my idea and tell me if you like it. I think we should find an island like Australia. Australia, something that's secluded. We can't give these people boats. We can't give them any source of travel. They've got to build it themselves, and each country in the world has to take turns monitoring. Every fucking month, you get a turn, and you have to monitor and make sure these jackasses do not leave. Okay? Everybody, let's do exactly what they did to create Australia. Take every jackass and moron and just plump them down on there. Plump them down. You think you can build a better society? Here you go. Australia, welcome back. You can integrate yourself into places all over the planet. And we're just going to ship Antifa over there, the neo-Nazis, and then we'll get ISIS. We'll throw them in the mix. They can go over there, have it. It's all yours. And you guys can fucking play whatever it is, Civil War or whatever the fuck game it is you want to play, and just abolish one another. Wipe each other out. If you want to create a police system, by all means, do it how you think you should do it. Run your civilization however you think it should be. If you want to shove balloons up one another's ass and blow it up just to see it come out of your nose, by all means, do it. Don't make it illegal. But we're going to be over here just carrying on our lives like all we wanted to do this whole goddamn time. It's all we wanted to do. We just want the world to go back to normal, but every fucking month there's something new. We're just throwing another log on the fire. It's like COVID, here you go. Lockdown, here you go. Massive depression. And then coming up next in the Royal Rumble of the of the destruction of civilization, domestic abuse, baby. That is coming up. And now people are losing their businesses by the thousands. We're causing arson and fraud. And we're making sure that we're trying our best to burn every business that we have to a crisp so we can get a fucking insurance payout. That's what's happening. Oh, you thought we were done? You thought the ashes were burnt out? Well, guess again, motherfucker. Guess again. Here comes something massive. A fucking police brutality case, which I do think is incorrect. I'm not making fun of the situation. Do not cancel me. But here, add this log to the fire, motherfuckers, and we're just like in this scorching blaze. It's like all my native brothers and sisters out there. It's like a sweat lodge, but like, you know, we've already sweated everything out, and right now we're just pretty much dying. I'm going to grab a drink of water. It's just slowly falling all apart. The world is going to be burnt to a crisp. We got fucking natural disasters happening. I seen in Louisiana, I believe, is flooding. There's been floods here in Alberta and Fort McMurray because that fucking place hasn't been through enough in the past 3 years. It's just fucking crazy right now. And then on top of it, we think that a 16-year-old fucking autistic girl from fucking wherever the hell, where's she from, Sweden, should be on the medical panel for CNN for COVID-19. What in the fuck is actually happening? Like, I feel like I'm in some sick game show, like a Japanese game show. You remember that shit, MX Challenge or MX1? Wasn't it MX1? And they just like put people through the most ridiculous fucking crash courses. That's what I feel like we're in. Everything you do puts you on the verge of being canceled. Everything's getting canceled. Everything is getting canceled. You want to go and buy yourself a new cell phone? Canceled. You can't do it. You want to go and just find a relationship off of Tinder and get to know one another? Canceled, because if you get caught with another human being in your fucking house, the riot squad is going to kick down your door and beat the living shit out of you. Beat the living shit out of you because Karen across the hall is monitoring everything. She's got eyes everywhere. She wants to watch your life crumble underneath her thumb over the fact that she can fucking serve justice by snitching. That was the worst thing we could possibly do, is just tell people to tell on one another. Well, I'm looking across my backyard and I see that there is 11 people and not 10. I'm going to be notifying the local authorities and I hope they come in with a vengeance and start cracking some skulls. I want to see blood on batons. I want to see people getting the shit kicked out of them in their backyard. I want to see justice served on these fucking assholes that think that it's A-okay to have a backyard barbecue in the middle of a pandemic. You know, some people just want to watch the world burn. And meanwhile, their life is miserable. Their life sucks. You know, all these Karens with the same fucking haircut. They look like they bitch about their kids' ice time. You know, they're the parent that's like, excuse me. I couldn't help but notice that my child didn't play as much as the rest. Yeah, because your child fucking sucks at the sport. Okay? He costs us the game. You pay and other parents pay a lot of fucking money to win hockey games. And guess what? Your kid was last cut. Okay? Your kid was on the bubble. He made it because you sucked my cock in the parking lot. That's why we're here. That's why we're having this interaction right now. Or else we wouldn't be here, okay? We wouldn't be talking. I would have cut him. But you polished my knob in my Honda Civic because I'm a 23-year-old head coach just trying to... My junior career went to the shitter. I didn't get to go to college. And I came back to my home fucking town to coach the Pee Wee AA team. And I just so happened to be in better shape than your husband, and you thought that polishing my rod would get your son on the local fucking hockey squad. And it did, because I'm an idiot and I didn't foresee the future of what I would have to deal with. But I'll tell you this, if you give me anal, I'll give him 5 extra minutes of ice time. And that, my friends, is how it's done. That is how hockey politics is done. I am fucking crushing it. I am covering so many fucking issues. One of these days, I'm going to find a co-host worthy of happening, and I get so many people, hey, you should let me on your podcast. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want to get to know you. I'm hoping that one of these days that one of my buddies can fucking come on, and we can and we'll have a conversation, because we do talk about some funny shit. Like, for instance, I threw in our group chat of all the boys back home, be like, you ever sit and just think to yourself, where did it all go wrong? Where did I fuck up? And then you start fucking around with your thoughts and shit, and you just nail it down to that one point, and it was like, right there. Right there is where I turned left instead of right. Right there is where I gave up on all my dreams, all my childhood dreams, and I just said, fuck it. I don't care about my life. It's meaningless. I will be a tin basher. You know what? I will be the forklift operator at the local feedlot, because you know what? I give up. I don't care anymore. I want to have fucking all the small town drama I can possibly have, and I want to do it over Boston pizza, chicken wings, and shitty Tim Hortons coffee in fucking parking lots. That's what I want. I want to sit in Boston pizza lounges and fucking judge one another. If somebody from out of town walks in that fucking lounge, I want to eyeball him head to toe and figure out who the fuck is this guy and why the fuck is he in my town. It's fucking, you don't believe me? That shit is true, brothers and sisters. That shit is true. And that's why we can't have nice things. That's why city people just, if you got city hopes and dreams, don't do it in a small town. Get the fuck out of there. Why do you think I'm here? I'm too woke for a small town, as you know. I'm figuring out all the world's problems. You know what we need to do? It's just, we need a purge. We need a purge. It's happening. It's slowly happening. Everybody's getting all the fucking shows that are getting canceled. I never watched anyways. I don't care. All the TV, all the celebrities that are getting canceled. It's kind of funny. It sucks that somebody's career is just getting swept, fucking absolutely swept out from underneath them. Like, hey, you remember that racist shit you said in 1987? Guess who's back? Guess who's back to ruin your life? Remember all that shit you said on fucking entertainment television? You said it at the Grammys. You made a little fucking jokey joke in the back. And some guy took offense to it, and he held on to it for 30 fucking years. 40 years. And decided in 2010, now, at the height of this fucking dweeb's career, or maybe even it's at the tail end, I am going to close the chapter. This is the final chapter. Right here, right now, on my fucking terms, cocksucker. I did it. It sucks. Sucks to be you. I'm sure somewhere out there, there's me fucking yelling racist shit in a Tim Hortons drive-thru like the prick I am.
yelling, I said a fucking double, not a fucking cappuccino. You fucking cocksucker. You want me to come through that fucking drive-through window and beat you to the point where you know fucking English? Do you understand me? I work fucking hard every fucking day. That's the number one small town thing said. I work fucking hard every fucking day. I don't deserve this shit. I don't deserve the shit that that you assholes feed me. But I have to. I have to because you know what? My wife of fucking 8 years that we have 2 children just left. She just left me to go pursue her dreams of being an interior designer in a big fucking city, to live in a high-rise condo, to get finger banged by businessmen in an Earl's Lounge because she's too good for Boston pizza wings. And you can't get my fucking double right. Go back to where you came from. And there it is. Uncle Hack canceled. Boom. Because he dropped the fucking... Oh, shit. Somebody fucking film me dropping a goddamn psychopath. I work hard every fucking day, sun up, sun down. That's a truck guy thing. Alberta truck guys are the funniest. Truck guys in general in Canada are the fucking hilarious. They are hilarious people. The stereotypes of small towns. This is why Letterkenny does so well, because they nail all the stereotypes of a small town. If you grew up in a small town, you laugh at it. And if you didn't, you find something to laugh at. There's something there. You know what I mean? You can watch that and it just makes sense. Small town problems. That's the best. And it's a brilliant show. Like it's funny. It's funny as hell. That's what small town Canada's like. It's hilarious. They need to get a truck guy character on there, because every truck guy in my small town that I'm buddies with kills me. You know, you call them up and it's like, hey man, what are you doing? Fucking working. Right on. What are you up to later? Well, I got to fucking work on my truck. Okay. Well, what are you up to on the weekend? What the fuck do you think? If I'm not fucking working, I'm working on my fucking truck. I don't got time to do anything else. You think I just got time to do a bunch of shit? I don't got fucking time. I don't got the fucking time. I don't got the fucking... You think I'm going to fucking... The 72? You think the 72 is going to build itself? And where the fuck am I going to get the fucking parts from? I got to go to fucking work. I work 10 hours a day, and then I put another fucking 9 hours on the goddamn truck, and then I sleep for as much as I possibly can because I got to fucking work. You fucking kidding me? What the fuck am I doing tonight? Fuck you. Fucking working. And then when I'm done working, I'm working on my fucking truck. You know, the 71, the fucking Duramax diesel, 35, fucking, you know, a 6-inch lift. Got a snorkel kit. Fuck. You know, I had to take the fucking bed rails off the cocksucker. Fucking step side. Fuck. You think I'm gonna be one of these pussies that drive around fucking step side like some little fucking city boy fucking queer? You see me driving around a single cab fucking Chevy, for fuck's sakes? No, you don't. Because I fucking work. I work hard. And I fucking work on my fucking truck, okay? It's like, Jesus Christ, man. I was just going to ask you if you wanted to go for a beer. Do you fucking... you fucking looking for a fight? Is that what you're looking for right now? Like, you don't think that I fucking work? You don't think that I fucking work? You don't think that I got time to fucking... You think I got the kind of time on my hands to just go for a fucking beer? No, I got to work on my fucking truck. It's been 8 fucking years, and I look at that fucking thing, and I just gotta I think about working on it, and then I fucking work on it a little bit, but then I look at it and think about the work that I gotta do on it. It's never fucking ending, man. And you think that truck goes out and works for its fucking own parts? No, I gotta go and fucking... What the hell is that? I gotta go and work for a fucking living to make sure that I get those fucking truck parts to put in that fucking truck. You know? This isn't a fucking joke to me, man. Like, I work on my fucking truck. That's what I do. I'm a fucking... The fuck you think I am? Some lazy son of a bitch? No, Oh, I fucking work. I work to put fucking truck parts in that fucking truck. If you fucking ever ask me if you ever fucking come at me like that again and think that I'm fucking lazy, because I'm not fucking lazy, because I fucking work, okay? And then when I'm not working, I'm working on my truck. And if I'm not working on my truck, I'm looking at the work that I need to do on my truck, okay? Oh, well, that was... You could have just said, no, man, I don't want to go for a beer. Yeah, that's what you'd want me to say. That's what you'd want me to say. And then you'd leave the conversation thinking that I'm not fucking busy. I'm fucking busy all the time because I'm fucking working. And if I'm not working, then I'm working on my truck. And if I'm not working on my truck, I'm looking at the work on my fucking truck that I got to fucking do. And then I got to go back to work to fucking get the parts to work on my fucking truck. You know damn well you know somebody exactly like that, and you just thought of him in your goddamn head, because I know too many guys like that. Every time I talk to them. And it always reverts back to fucking their piece of shit truck. Oh, I'm fucking proud of that truck. Yeah, but it's a piece of shit, okay? It's a piece of shit, all right? The fucking muffler scrapes on the pavement. Yeah, but that's my fucking muffler that I worked hard to get. Yeah, but I'm not saying you don't work hard for a piece of shit truck. I'm just saying it's a piece of shit. Quit trying to tell me about the fucking truck and how great it is, because it's not. It's not. It's a shitty truck, okay? There, I said, oh, I can't believe you. Yeah, you know what? Maybe your dad bought you a fucking truck. My dad my dad bought me a truck. Yes, okay. That's the problem, because you don't work for your fucking truck. And then you ask him a question like, hey, they finally come out, finally come out with the boys. And it just so happened, hey, I seen you there last weekend, dog. I seen you. Wheeling and dealing, got a little sniz, huh? And fucking went and played fucking tummy sticks with a little town salute, huh? Did ya? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I fired up the fucking Duramax, man. And I could hear a cat purring in the passenger seat, like I turned on that fucking diesel Duramax with 35-inch tires and a fucking lift kit, snorkel kit, fucking, I got a heated bumper on the fucking thing. I put in a fucking turbo in it. She's just looking at me like I'm the fucking man. I am the fucking man, because she's riding in the old Dirty Max, bud. You know what I'm talking about, bud? Yeah, did you fuck her? Of course I fucked her. Fucking truck guy, fucking Jimmy over here. I fucking work on my truck. I told her about how much I work on my truck. She was just turned on to how much I fucking work on my truck. And I told her, like, yeah, if I'm not working on my truck, I'm fucking working. And I think that's where I got her. That's where she let me finger bang her, in the Boston Pizza Lounge. Okay, right there. I said, hey, why don't I buy you some chicken wings instead of buying a new headlight for the Dirty Max, bud? Truck guys are fucking idiots, man. I can't, they make me laugh. And if you're a truck guy, I'm just poking a little fun at you. I'm talking about my experience. Every time I talk to a fucking truck guy, it's just like, oh, fuck yeah, bud. Got myself a fucking 98 Dirty Max. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. Do you got any funny stories? Do you do anything stupid? Can we talk about, hypothetical situations instead of the Dirty Max for the 90th time? Nobody gives a flying fuck, okay? Well, I took out a fucking washer and put a new one in it. That's excellent. That is excellent. I'm so happy for you. Yeah. And then, like I was telling you, that fucking chick I finger banged in the Boston Pizza Lounge bathroom. Remember her? Yeah. Oh, fuck. I was rolling coal, bud, right when I left. And she was wet. That's what the old Dirty Max does, yeah, because women give a shit about your truck. There's a small percentage of women out there that are just like, oh yeah, I just get so wet from truck guys, and
you know. And you know who those girls are? They follow this brand. They're the heavy women, baby. Wear Carhartt hoodies and holes in their fucking jeans, right in the crotch. Easy access. Their puss smells like a fucking expired can of tuna. You know, like a bag of bottles you left in the shed for a year. But you still fucking get some sniz from time to time. And that, my friends, is me ripping on truck guys. And we're going to end the podcast here because that's what I do. I get you all excited, mad, pissed off, telling me to go fuck myself. That's what I think. That's what I find funny. Yes, I'm hoping comedy clubs start opening up again and we get some amateur nights so I can work on some material because fuck, there's nothing. I just started getting into it. I was just starting to have a little fun with it, getting a little dirty with it and writing some fucking jokes. That's what I want to do. I want to write some goddamn jokes, make some people laugh. That's what I'm excited for. So get over this fucking quarantine. This bullshit. Let's get into phase 6.9 and open this up. But get the dirty marks on the road. Remember, podcast 69, dangercatshop.com. And for all you perverts out there that want to watch women get just doused in some ice cold water. Some ice cold water. A little fucking agua. Ice cold agua, hard nips, and wet t-shirts go hand in hand, and it's on the Patreon. It's on the Patreon at patreon.com/dangercat69. Nudity. And I will probably maybe start doing some bonus episodes of the podcast. If you give a shit about it, it'll be on there. The most alt-right podcast on the planet. And sayonara, fuckers.